I live somewhere? Wait, am I live somewhere? Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Wait, what am I live on? Holy shit. Wait, actually, what am I live on actually? Am I only live on YouTube or am I live on Twitch and Kick too? Holy shit, Jesus Christ. I'm just live on YouTube. Am I live on Twitch too? I'm in my fucking Twitch chat. Holy shit. Damn, man. Wow. Holy crap. Why is the music so loud? Oh, because I'm a fucking retard. God, I feel like an old man. This is weird. This is so weird. All right, so just to verify. Oh, Jesus, there's so many fucking people here. Good God. Oh, man. I feel like I've been gone for 10,000 years. Yeah, guys, the Wi-Fi from prison is pretty good. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Just trying to figure out what the fuck is everything on my screen. Okay. Oh, there's my first rapist. That's fun. All right, that's one. All right, so we have this, and we have this. Okay. So I'm trying to figure out what that's all about. Man, I should have got Shinya to help me out with this. Fuck. Okay. So this is probably YouTube, right? It says at everybody. That's a little bit ugly. I don't know if I can change any of that. Fuck, man, guys, it's been a long time, huh? It's been a long time. Yeah, man. Hold up. I'm gonna do a quick little test. So, real quick. I just need everybody to listen up. Everybody, fuck, this headset is too noise canceling where I feel like I'm losing my fucking mind. Can everybody type kitty face right now? Can we get a :3? Just trying to test the audio delay. Okay, so maybe we're like 4 or 5 second delay. Okay, great. Do I still sound retarded? Do I sound okay? Is the mic quality okay? Full disclosure, I have not prepared fucking anything at all for this stream. I'm kind of just winging it. We're going to see if that bites me in the ass. We're going to see if a whole bunch of content creators are going to be reacting to my stream after to see if they can get me sent to jail. Okay. All right. Man, dude, YouTube chat, it's just me and YouTube. That's weird. This is new. YouTube's audio is a little low. Okay, well, hopefully that fixed it. We're going to see. Hopefully this is good. Wear hair. Oh, that's gone, man. Yeah, it's been gone. So I guess let's just real quick. Let's just address the elephant in the room. I'm bald. Yep. Been working on it. No cure yet, but you know, maybe we'll give it a little bit longer and maybe we'll get some salvation. This is you. Okay, so I have 3 monitors now. This is very confusing. Also, we're in a new room. Oh, Lakari stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck me, huh? It's gonna be one of those streams. Man, I remember. Oh, fuck, dude, I envisioned it so clearly. I come back and there's trumpets, there's fucking fireworks, it's kind of like, you know, well, I'm not gonna make a Charlie Kirk reference. There's like, you know, fireworks, there's like parades and shit, but now there's like, you know, there's some vibes, right? There's some vibes that we gotta address. Whatever happened to Twitch? Hold on, is there a way to see? Let me just pull up. So I am live. I'm just gonna double check here real quick. Sorry, I'm kind of a mess right now. I haven't streamed in forever. Yeah, dude, the last time I was live was 5 months ago. Holy shit. It's been a while, huh? Okay, no, okay, all right. Oh, there's way too many people here. Jesus Christ. How are we 5 minutes in? There's already 3,000 people. Man, the view bots are going hard today, huh, guys? The view bots are going crazy. Yep, yes, they are. Almost half a year. Yeah. Well, guys, we're back, huh? You somehow have 2 YouTube streams running at the same time. There's probably the issue. Okay, so now how in the fuck did I do that? How did I do that? Okay, well now I gotta, okay, there's 2 of them? How do I have a YouTube stream with 3,000 viewers, and then I have a YouTube stream with 2,000 viewers at the same time. How the fuck did I do that? Okay, all right, hey, YouTube guys, I'm gonna delete one of you. I don't know which one I'm gonna delete, so I'm just gonna press a button, and I'm gonna hope I didn't just fuck everything up. All right, dude, how the fuck, bro, we have 2 streams going on at the same time. Don't delete me. Well, we're gonna find out which one I'm killing. So I'm gonna press a button right now. Okay, who's still here? Are we still here? Okay, I pressed a button. Okay, so I killed the newer one. Great. Oh fuck, the stream that I'm on right now isn't monetized. I'm not making any fucking money. Jesus Christ. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can monetize this stream real quick. All right. So are we back? Okay. Can you guys type 1 if you're still here? Let me see here real quick. Oh man, this is way more of a mess than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie. All right. Wait, is it okay? No, we're good. Okay. Wait, why the fuck? So I have the wrong chat. What is happening? I feel like I'm seeing 2 different chats. I feel like I'm losing my mind here. Sorry, for the sake of, you know, looking even more like a retard. Let me just figure this out real quick. It's, oh my God, bro, chat. Whoa, that was weird. Look at that trend. Whoa, what is that? Why am I transitioning like that? Okay, well, I gotta figure out why that's happening later too. And why is there 2 fucking chats now? What the fuck? Okay, what am I doing here? Maybe I have to close this chat out and then I'm live here. Oh my God, there's 5,000 viewers. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Fuck, dude, I haven't even put in the view bots yet. Dude, just wait till I send an extra 2,000 viewers, bro. This stream's gonna be fucking popping. Oh, this is insane. Holy fuck. All right, dude. Dude, we might break 7K after I put in the view bots. Damn. All right. How am I doing? Okay, let me ask you a question. How you think I'm doing? Better yet. Let me ask you a question. How do you think I'm doing? I am curious. Why no kick? Well, because as you can tell, you know, I'm looking like a fucking 800-year-old grandfather right now, and I can barely handle one chat. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. All right. I think you're troubled. Well, I guess we can talk about. We're about 8 minutes into the stream. I think my complete brain deadness has stalled me long enough. Guys, we got a lot to talk about, huh? You look fantastic. Oh, dude. Hey, thank you, man. Elephant in the room. I've lost 125 pounds. Not since the last time we saw each other. But, you know, at my highest, 340, back in Camp Canute Season 1 with my best friend, Mizkiff. W's in the chat for Miz, by the way. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about why Mizkiff was the greatest thing to ever happen to my career later. And dude, oh my God. Man, today's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm down to 215. A lot of health updates, actually. I got some new tattoos as well. I don't know if y'all have seen these since the last video. I haven't uploaded too much. But I got some new stuff. This shit hurt like a bitch. Oh, bro, this shit hurt. Oh my God, bro, I look huge on camera. Oh my God. Anyways, yeah, Blood Moon, some crows. So I have this tattoo artist, really good friends. Yeah, this first prison tattoo, guys, first prison tattoo. Got this shit out in the yard during recess. Yeah, I have a homie. He's a tattoo artist. We've become very good friends. And he wanted to like kind of give me a tattoo that he thinks like represents me as a human being. There's a lot of symbolism here. You'll never guess what the arrows in the back are about. You'll never guess that. But you know, I'm not here to sell my body, so let's just put this shit back on. It's also really cold up here. Yeah, I still got to figure that out. It's fucking freezing in my streaming room. We'll figure it out. Okay. Are you gonna be dropping video clips from your stream? Let me turn off the music. We're just gonna go mano a mano here because I just can't focus with the you know, I'll put it back on. We'll figure it out. Does this sound nice? Does the audio in the back sound nice? Sorry, we're figuring a lot of things out right now. Yeah. Can you address the elephant in the room now, please? Oh, don't worry, we're addressing okay. I'm gonna say this very specifically. Okay? And so we're all gonna listen up. I believe that if you're here until the end of the stream, you're going to feel very satisfied. Okay? Just like your mom. You're going to feel very satisfied. And I want to speak very specific. I'm going to address every false allegation that I can. So every false allegation that I can talk about, I'm going to here. So hopefully everything makes sense. Okay? Hopefully everything makes sense. Man, dude, you know what's really funny? I got asked earlier in the stream, how do you feel? You may not believe me. You may not believe me. I feel great. I do. I feel awesome. 7,000 on YouTube? Jesus Christ. Okay, so if we have 7,000, that means there are at least like 300 real viewers, right? But what has been really fun is seeing how many people think they know how the law works. It's been so cool. I've never seen more lawyers in my entire life. I have not seen, you know what's crazy? Like, dude, everybody's a lawyer these days. Everybody has like these criminal like degrees. They're like, well, actually, I watched Law and Order first, and actually, this is what that means. That's crazy. That's very interesting. Quit stalling. Hey, welcome to streaming, man. That's kind of all it is. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Hey, yo, guys, I'm gonna need some super chats and some subs and some money right now. I'm not gonna lie, man, because you know, we're on a clock here, guys. I'm trying to make at least $500, okay? I want to go buy a PS5. All right, cool. Yeah, so you know, let's get those going, man. Let's get it going. You seen the Epstein files? Yeah, those are very interesting. I think you guys will be very satisfied with today's stream. And hopefully I'm not gonna leak anything. I'm kind of feeling like a boomer right now. All right, sorry, I got a new screen up here. I got something to pull up. My mods made me something that they want me to react to today. So we're gonna do that. Let me do this. Oh man, my stream setup is so bad. I gotta fix this, man. I hate being black. Let's put, maybe I put me up here. Yeah, maybe I put me here. Okay, there we go. And then let me drag this over here. Okay, there we go. And then, yeah, then I'm pretty sure I pressed this button. No. Oh my God. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Wait, no, my monitor's trying to turn itself off. Okay, I press cancel that. Yo, Zettel sign. Thank you for the 5 gifted, man. Let me, how do we do this? Display. And then capture this one. There we go. Okay. Okay, great. This is gonna work out awesome. This is great. Okay. And then, all right, cool. Sorry, that's spoilers for later. Okay, that should be great. I made a PowerPoint. Oh, sorry. Okay, let me rephrase that. My mods made me a PowerPoint where they said I have to address these if they're gonna continue working for me. So listen, I'm too stupid to do this shit by myself. So I kind of gotta. I got a team that works with me. You understand? Yeah, I have to pull out the whiteboard. Okay, question. Honest fucking question. For anybody, okay, hear me the fuck out, guys. For anybody who's ever been in a relationship, have you ever not had communication issues where visual aid helps? Like, am I crazy here? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's not even that. I feel like that's not even crazy. Am I crazy? I don't know. I mean, I'm being told that that's the worst thing in human history. I don't know. I mean, fuck. Yeah, shit, it is what it is. Unmedicated schizo. Oh, man. Oh, Hey, Kevin, can you believe this shit? Fuck me. Yeah. Hey, let's do a poll here, guys. Hey, type 1 if you think I did it. Type 2 if you think I'm an innocent man. Let's see. Let's see, man. Let's see what the boys are saying. What a crazy barrier to entry. You know what I'm saying? Let me pause this. We're gonna pull out the whiteboard. Yeah, we gotta bust this shit out. Dude, can we talk about this real quick? And we're gonna get into everything, don't worry. Can we talk about this shit? Can we talk about the insane amount of barrier to entry watching Tectone has now? Like, hold up, let me do this. Yeah, and then let me do this. That's probably fine. That's terrible. Why the fuck is that so bad? Hold up. It looks good over here. Why does it not look good over there? Why is it fucking so chopped? Dude, I'm fucking ugly. Holy shit. When did this happen? Okay, well, I don't know how to fix this. We'll fix it next stream. This is probably fine for right now. Oh, man, that's so bad. Okay. Holy fucking 50! Yo, Nicholas! I would call you something different off stream, but I'm live right now. My brother. Thank you, man, for the 50 gifted. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Hey, careful talking to me, guys. Hey, listen. If you're a content creator right now and you're talking to me, hey, just understand, there's going to be a lot of people up your ass. Oh my God, now there's emotes over my face. Dude, this might be the worst stream I've ever seen in my entire life. Let's put this over here. And then, wait, missed the 200 gift subs? No fucking way that happened. All right, okay, cool. Well, we have 8 chats now. I don't know which one's the right one. There's fucking like 10,000 chats. All right, cool. There's your PS5 money. Yeah, true, guys. I'm gonna go out and get God of War 2. Nick don't care about the smoke. I know, dude. Can we talk about the barrier to entry for like look at this shit. Barrier. Oh no. Okay, can you guys see this? This is the whiteboard. Barrier to entry, right? Tectone. Okay, so this is some real shit we're gonna talk about here. Okay, we're gonna talk about the pyramid. Okay, so every single one of these is a barrier that a viewer has to overcome to like watch me. All right, we're gonna go back through fucking 7.5. I want my music back. Sorry, I need that back. Dude, I feel like I've become retarded whenever I press the go live button. Dude, I've been like so calm for the past 5 months, and now they're all $1,000. Oh, holy shit! Oh wait, that's 1,000 ARS. Wait, is that Indian money? What is that? How many? Is that rupees? Wait, is that like 5 cents? Oh fuck! Shit! I should not have redeemed that. Okay. Oh, that's Argentinian. Are they poor or is that a lot of money? Wait, how much money is that in real money? How much is 1,000 ARS in real money? Is that like worth like Monopoly? Dude, 69 cents? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. All right, well, I got baited. Love you, Techie. Sending kisses wherever you like it the most. From Argentina. What the fuck do you mean by that? What do you mean? Sending kisses wherever you like it the most. Okay. All right. It's Argentinian pesos. It's like 80 cents Lamau. Fuck you, dude. Hey, if you're from some poor country, don't send me any fucking money. Okay? You go back to your fucking mud hut and you just try to survive from like the fucking cheetahs and the armadillos, okay? You save that shit for yourself. Okay? Do you know how I feel? A multi-millionaire when y'all motherfuckers like you went to like America, stole a Starlink from Elon Musk, went back to your fucking dirt mounds, and you're like fighting crocodiles. Like you're trying to fucking watch the stream and there's like crocodiles and like water buffaloes attacking you. I don't need that shit, okay? I'm good. Y'all take care of yourself, okay? Y'all take care of yourself. You already got it hard enough out here. All right, so let's start with the barrier to entry to Tectone. 69 cents to be exact. I really appreciate that, man. And I will say, I am a 32-year-old man, but I think 6'7" is fucking hilarious. Side note, and I need you guys to listen. I'm going to get myself another hate thread right now. Markiplier. Love the guy. Markiplier, I think you're a great dude. Holy fuck, you cannot make a movie to save your life. Holy shit. What the fuck? Dude, I have not walked out of a movie since 14 years ago. Oh my God. Iron Lung was the biggest piece of dog shit I've ever seen in my entire life. And that's, bro, I played the game and I like that fucking game. That shit was fucking ass. No. There is not a single human on earth, and I'm gonna, real shit. I went with 2 women last night, consensually. Want to go ahead and clarify. Consensually, I brought 2 women. Consensually. We'll see if they change their mind in a year. But they told me they wanted to go to the movies at the time, right? So it was good. It was good. And Shinya was there, and he's like, you know, Shinya was there, so that was cool. Yeah, no, he was chilling. But yeah, allegedly. Anyways, I went to the movie theater. We saw Iron Lung. I shit you not. There was like 12 other people there. Don't know them. Half of them were browsing Instagram Reels throughout the movie. Oh my God. How many seats does Shinya take? 3. Yeah. Dude. Yeah. Bro, literally. Dude, I pulled out my phone. I played 3 games of cup pong with Shinya side by side. Nothing happens the whole movie. Dude, just play the fucking game. What the fuck? Genuinely. So bad that Tectone will get Me Too'd for forcing 2 helpless women to see Iron Lung. To be fair, one of them was Sophia. And Sophia can whoop my ass. Dude, I'm such a pussy. I injured myself doing squats like last week or so. I can only squat 95 pounds. Can you guys just fucking shit on me? Dude, I can only squat 95 pounds for 8 reps. Sophia accidentally squatted 195 for 2. I'm a pussy. Bro, I'm weak. I am. Dude, I'm just weak. I'm a pussy. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, let's talk about this shit. The barrier to entry for Tectone. All right, what do we got? What was our first controversy? This was like what? Arknights? Way back in the day? Man, this music like randomly gets like loud and quiet. Let me turn this shit down. A little bit quieter. There we go, perfect. Okay, so first one, I was a cheater in Arknights because you're a filthy American. You can't be good at our Arknight game. You cheater. Okay, great. I was too fucking good at Arknights. So they call me a fucking cheater, bro. Right? They call me a fucking cheater. Nobody wants to watch my guide because I'm just some fucking cheating, ugly white man. Right? Disgusting. White? Ugh. White? You're fucking white? In 2026? Ugh. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Holy shit. You better be Asian to play my video games. So they call me a fucking cheater. Disgusting. They didn't know I'm 22% black. All right, what was next? From there, shit, what was the next one? Oh yeah, and then I was a snitch. This was actually before. The first thing was I was a snitch. There was that guild in Skylanders Ring of Heroes that was cheating, and I told the fucking devs, and then they got the fucking devs banned. So, okay, so first of all, I'm a cheater. I'm a snitch. Elephant in the room. White. Ugh. Oh my God. Bro, white people have it so hard, it's ridiculous. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, dude, white people have it so hard, it's fucking nuts. Oh, dreamy drama. That's true. And then there was the dreamy drama. Ooh, there it is, manipulator. Yep, I remember. There was dreamy, and they said, oh my God. And in our DMs, oh my God, he's gaslighting me in our DMs. He's gaslighting me. Oh, dude, he was berating me in our DMs. It blackmailed me in our DMs. And then, well, we all saw the DMs, and then we all saw, I was like, hey, man, or woman, I don't know what the fuck they are. To be honest, in 2026, I mean, You know, it used to be easy. There used to be 2 options, and now there's like 8,000. Dude, I remember that. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when there was 2 genders? Man, dude. The patch notes have been crazy, man. Yeah, the patch notes have been crazy. Oh, man, getting caught up on all that shit. That's crazy. Oh, is it 2 again? Okay, good shit, Donald Trump. God bless America. We're saved. All right, so cheater, snitch, white manipulator. Oh, then the worst thing was, then I lost my hair. Yep, bald. Ooh. Bald bitch. Bald bitch in 2025. It's a hard fucking life. It is. Are you drinking creeper milk? The way you say that makes me feel like I went into Minecraft and I like jerked a couple creepers off, and right as they blew their load, I got their, no, it's fucking matcha. I got these cups antiquing. Some of you guys might recognize this commercial. For anybody who's above the age of 12 who watches me, very rare. Budweiser. Yep. English or Spanish? That's fucking, damn, that meme is old, bro. Like, we're getting to the point where if you know certain memes, you like kind of like age yourself. You know, if you English or Spanish, like, Jesus Christ, bro. Like, bro, that was like a 2-year ago meme, man, which means you're like 8,000. Straight up. All right, we're in 2026 now. We got Autobots and Decepticons. True. Oh, okay. So, all right. So let me see if I can miss one here. So we got called a cheater. We called a snitch. We got called a white. We called a manipulator. Got bald. Then I was called mean. Yep. Because I was mean to Genshin Impact. Oh, and then I was called a lolicon. I remember that one. Yeah, it was called a lolicon. I remember that one. I remember when I first learned the word lolly when I was what? I played Arknights, and I think it was X-Lice who taught me the word lolly from this other little goat girl called Aya Fayala. Yeah, I think that's the one. Okay, what else? After the Arknights and the Genshin, there was HSR. That was the first time I was called a rapist. Yep, that's number 1. Because of our girl Robin, man. Yep. People were telling me I sexually assaulted Robin. You remember that? Shit. Yep. And then we got, what was the next one? Oh, there was another one. Oh, I have a dad. Ooh, man, that's unlucky. That one's unlucky, bro. That's a, man. I got some shit for that one, bro. Yep, because, you know, he passed me down his genetics. I was his spiritual successor. It's like all for one. He had to pass that shit down. You know, I had to eat some of his hair. And I don't know what my son's gonna do because I don't got any. But yeah, man, having a dad in 2026, that's rough. And then what else do we got? We got Grifter. Yeah, we got Grifter. Yep. And the biggest one, the big R word. I'm a fucking retard. Anyways, let's get into it, huh? Let's get serious for a while. Guys, I took 5 months off. I did. Now, admittedly, it was supposed to be 2 months off. Well, are you guys ready for story time? Are you guys ready for this? We got a lot to talk about. I got to tell you guys what's going on, why everything happened, and we're going to get through everything, and then we got a PowerPoint to go through, and then I'm even going to do a Q&A after. Yep. I'm going to do a Q&A after. First of all, if you do have a second, if you could like the video, if you could subscribe to the channel, if you could turn the bell on for notifications, I would greatly appreciate that. So if you can just take a second, I would greatly appreciate that. Okay. And before I get in, I ain't gonna cry this stream. So if you're coming here to watch me cry, it's not gonna happen. I'm a man. Men don't cry. We don't do that anymore. Okay? Well, I was a weak little pussy boy back in the day. No longer are those days. Okay, so no crying. So if you were gonna wait to gift me subs until I cried, it's not gonna happen. All right, so here we go. Can you do it for the slop tubers? No. 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 No, Brown. All right. Let's talk about why was I gone for 5 months? Okay. A lot of you guys are probably wondering what's going on. Like, why did you leave for so long? Well, to be completely honest with you, and there's no secrets to this stream. I'm going to talk about all this shit. I doubt I'm going to reference anything from this stream going forward until the end of time. So, looking and sounding fairly Jewish. So why was I gone? The Jews! Why was I gone for 5 months? It was the Jews, guys. It was the Jews. Fucking Israel. Oh my God, dude. It was the fucking Jews. Anyways, okay. 5 months, I was gone. Why was I gone for 5 months? A lot of you guys are familiar with my content. Maybe some of you guys watched some of my videos while I was gone. I made a couple. People were calling it the streamer death note, which was hilarious. And I tried to be as upfront and honest with you guys with everything that was going on and give you guys little life updates, this shit, that shit, the other shit. But the main reason why I've been gone for 5 months, was supposed to be 2 months, I was deeply unwell. I was. I felt like I was fucking retarded. I felt stupid. My cognitive function was on the decline. Every time I would go live, it felt like I would have like a heart attack. I would have like a lot of heart pain. Every time I would stand up, it felt like I was lightheaded and needed to faint. And I had a lot of things wrong with me. So I've had to make a lot of decisions for my health. As well as in my 7.5 years of being a content creator, I've never had a long break before. The longest one I've ever taken was 13 days. And I really wanted to know what life would be like once I stopped content creation. I wanted to know, would I enjoy my life out of the spotlight? And so I kind of took 5 months to disconnect as much as I could and only really talked about things when I wanted to talk about them. So one of the, and I will say, guys, I mean, dude, I loved it. I loved my time off. It was fucking great. It was amazing. I learned that I really enjoy life once things slow down, and I kind of just, well, we'll get into that later. The other thing is I got a dog. His name is Mango, not the other guy. Although shit, man, maybe Mango got as much fucking bad PR as me. I mean, what a unlucky name. You know what I'm saying? What a unlucky name. I named that motherfucker Mango. Dude, fuck you, Mango, man. Go to fucking Alcoholics Anonymous. What are we doing, man? You made my dog have such bad PR. It's crazy. Anyways, fuck him. Fuck that. What a bitch. Next up, I had this thing where I had frequent like panic attacks. Every single time I would go live, I would have 1 to 2 panic attacks. I would have to take this medicine, and I don't remember what the medicine was called, but it would like promote my blood flow, and it would feel like my heart was stopping like every stream. So I kind of had to figure out what was wrong with me. And what happened was, in case you guys don't remember, a long time ago, I used to be a professional wrestler. And my dad told me that I was too much of a pussy to do this and I needed to get, juiced up. So he used to rub, okay, that sounds weird. He used to put testosterone cream on me because I thought testosterone cream and testosterone injections would just give you extra testosterone. It does do that, but the problem is that whenever you inject testosterone, it cuts off your natural flow of testosterone. And I've been doing TRT on and off for a very long time. But now, since I've gone on break, I am completely off TRT. I'm 100% off it. And my testosterone levels are fluctuating now between 400 and 600 naturally. And I no longer require that shit because I took a long enough break, and I've watched enough of those videos where it's like, you need to eat 3 steaks a day and eat eggs to get your natural testosterone back up. Regardless, I had to get my natural testosterone back up. I am now completely legitimate, which feels great. I no longer require a person to stick a needle in my ass every week, which, by the way, that sucks because I have no ass. Dude, my ass is so flat. Explain the micropene. We're going to talk about the micro... Oh, my God. Don't worry, guys. We're talking about the micropenis allegations later. Okay? We're going to talk about the micropenis allegations later, guys. Guys. Okay, real quick, before I clear up those rumors, would anybody get turned on more if I had a micropenis? Let's see it. Well, you're going to need a telescope. Yeah. Yep. That one ain't an allegation. We know it's true. Yeah, man. Yep. I know. Oh, man, dude, if people were to think how, okay, like, can we all think for 2 seconds? If turning red, I'm like, guys, I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, if I were to have a micropenis, how the fuck does anything else make sense if I have a micropenis? Can we just think about this for a second? Like, can you just think for 2 seconds? And that's what's so crazy about this. If people just think for 2 seconds, nothing makes sense. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, like, do you know what I'm saying? If I were to have a fucking micropenis, does anything else about this make sense? Oh my God, dude. Jesus Christ, Jesus. Whip it out? Okay, I'll whip it out. You can't see it. All right, okay. Just show proof? Yeah, you're right, guys. You're right. I'll get into it. I'm just getting some backstory off real quick. So I'm off testosterone now. Completely off testosterone. Which feels great. There's some really good news I want to talk about, but it's not the time or place yet. It's not the time or place. I played a lot of video games. I did. I played a lot of video games, and I beat them. Yep, I beat a video game, guys. I 112%ed Hollow Knight, which, by the way, dude, if you have not played Hollow Knight, holy shit. Bro, holy shit. Dude, Nightmare King Grim, oh my God. Dude, I have security camera footage of me up at 3 a.m. in nothing but my underwear, finally killing Nightmare King Grim, and I look like a bald caveman discovering fire. I like jump up and I scream in my fucking undies when I beat the shit. Which, by the way, if you don't know who Nightmare King Grim is, bro, oh my God, his OST is fucking nuts. Bro, this, oh my God, listen to this shit. Bro, hold up. Here we go. Bro, fucking crazy. One of my favorite boss fights of all time. Fucking insane. Dude. Dude, you know what I was thinking the whole time? I need to apologize to my chat. Dude, I stopped playing Hollow Knight at 38%. 38%. And I thought I beat it. I thought I'd seen everything. I went back. Holy shit. Now, I will admit, I was playing the game side by side with Sophia, and she wouldn't let me beat a boss until she beat it. And if I beat a boss before she beat it, I had to wait for her to beat it as well. She also beat Nightmare King Grim. But I will say, I could have beaten everything in the game. I could have. But I promised Sophia that I would not beat Pantheon 4 until she beat it. And, well, she hasn't touched the game in 3 months. But I've beaten everything else. I've beaten everything else. Okay? But she told me to wait. Also, I played Silk Song. Oh, my God, it's so good. That game is so fucking hard. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, Silk Song is so fucking hard. I have not gotten to Act 3 yet. I beat the grandmother. I'm currently in the petrified docks, and I'm looking for like this flea. That way I can unlock Act 3, and then I'm going to get back into it. Bro, that shit was nuts. That shit was nuts. Oh my God, great game though. Other games I've played, and we can talk about this more later. I played God of War. Yep. I played God of War. We did the 2020 version, the God of War version where he plays with his son. Fucking awesome. I beat the whole thing. It was great. Bro, the plot twist at the end when you find out what his real name was. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bro, I have not played, what's the next one? Ragnarok? I have not played Ragnarok yet, but I'm going to get into that shit, bro. I'm going to get into that very soon. But I'm playing that off stream. That shit's for me. And that's a big thing that I realize is that I do still like video games. But there are some video games where you just cannot enjoy them on stream. Did you beat the 2025 Game of the Year? No. Bro, life happened. I didn't even make it past Act 2 again. Yep, I have not beat Claire yet. I started it. I got back to where you find Mael, and life happened, and I had to lock down for a bit. So I have to go back again. Bro, it's so annoying. It's so fucking annoying. But I will say, when I do get to beat it, I will make sure that I will beat Simon on stream. I've been told there's a very hard fight called Simon, and I'm going to try to make it a point to do that on stream. So I got to lock the fuck in. I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm going to figure the fuck out what that is. Yeah. God of War Ragnarok, that broke my top 10 video games of all time. Incredible. Kratos and Atreus' dynamic were insane. I also thought that Kratos and the witch kind of looked like me and Sophia, so I really like that. Probably going to cosplay those two later. But yeah, I mean, I got to put on a couple pounds. By the way, yeah, I lost 20 more pounds. I'm down to 215. I lost a lot of strength getting off testosterone, though. I'm not going to lie. I was previously able to bench 225 for 11 reps. I got off testosterone, and I was only able to do 225 for three. But I've built up strength since then, and now I'm back up to 225 for 8. So I'm almost back to my peak strength again. But yeah, we're getting there, man. We're getting there. X-Men 33 got updated and it got harder. That's crazy. That game is hard as fuck. It's like honestly too hard. I think my favorite game that I played the entirety of the break, though, that I beat, and I got the true ending. I collected everything, although I made the fight at the end a little bit harder because I missed like 2 optional fights to make the last fight harder. But I did beat Metaphor ReFantazio, which was, oh my God, fucking incredible. Metaphor ReFantazio, best Atlas game ever made. It's not even fucking close. It's not even fucking close. Luis, one of my favorite antagonists. So good, so smart. Storytelling is amazing. The ensemble was fucking peak. Best character for me, my 2 favorite, were Dell and Basilio. Oh my God, Dell, bro. Oh my God. Bro. The scene that I'm talking about with Dell and Basilio in the fucking opera house. Oh my God, bro. What a fucking game, bro. What a fucking game. Yeah, it's amazing. It's fucking amazing. So good. Show your notepad. Well, first I got to delete all the anyways. Yeah, Lakari got caught gooning, boys. Lakari got caught gooning. Bro gooned way close to the sun. Way too close to the sun. Games that I plan on at least trying. on stream. Oh, I moved, by the way. I forgot to talk about. Yeah, I moved. Yeah, I got the fuck out of there. I had to get the fuck out of Austin. There was way too many faggots there. That shit was insane. Like, holy shit, bro. Austin is so gay now. It's insane. I'm not even gonna lie. Holy fuck. Austin is so gay. It's insane. So I got the fuck out of there. And thank God, dude, people are fucking normal here, bro. Holy shit. People are fucking normal. It's crazy. You want to know how you can tell if your town is like normal? If the hair colors are like black, brown, and blonde, and not fucking like pink, blue, green, neon, and nobody's wearing a fucking fursuit. Oh my God. Holy shit. We're back to reality now, boys. And hey, I hate to be this type of guy. You know, I don't want to bring religion into it, but I go to restaurants here and there's like families praying before they eat. Oh my God, bro. It is so nice. Like it is so nice. Holy shit. Like I feel like things make sense again. So it feels good. I've also been playing a lot of shit called Riftbound. I'm a little bit of a card gamer myself. My win rate in Riftbound tournaments is 82%. 82 fucking percent. Yeah. That's how, not well, I don't win 82% of tournaments, but I win 82% of games I play, which is insane. I am also the only player in the entire world that has the full 16 Metal Legends that I won out in Houston. I got them all PSA graded. By the way, if you're interested in buying the whole set, let me know. I'm poor and I need money. Feel free to DM me on Twitter if you want to buy the whole set 1 Metal Riftbound Legend collection. Or if you want to buy any particular legend by themselves, 11 out of 10 of them are PSA 10. Feels great. 11K viewers on YouTube, that's unreal. Yeah, dude, and a whole 500 of them are real. Yep, a whole 500 of them are real. Is that not enough to blow your fucking mind? It's nuts. Dude, I'm telling you, when I press the view bot button, oh, we're going to the moon, baby. We're going to the moon. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, stream setup took a little bit. We got some walls put in. I went thrift storing. That bust of Marcus Aurelius, my fucking goat, rest in peace. We're getting a better one soon. But yeah, that is a real Corinthian pillar and a bust of Marcus Aurelius. Nice shelf, some wood-carved eagles, wood-carved bear. You can probably barely see it. That's from Japan. Let me turn on some ambiance real quick. Let me see if I can bust this shit open. Let's pop this. Yeah. Oh. Does that look nice? Oh, that's real nice. That's real nice. That's classy, bro. Oh. Doesn't that just make everything feel a little bit nice? Yeah. Do you have a wolf or bear skull? I got it's a cow. Yeah. No, it's a bull. Yeah, it's a bull. Yeah. And then I also admittedly, I got some Hassan merch. Kaya, place. Yeah, I got my little fucking placeholder there. I obviously got my 8 shot collars downstairs too. Yeah. So Mango's been a very good boy because if he's not, I fucking electrocute the shit out of him. Yep. And then I don't even think that's enough. Yeah, I don't even think it's enough. Well, I can't use guns anymore, but when I could, yeah, I'd have to shoot him too. Yeah, I'd have to be like, hey, Mango, place, bang. But we can't do that anymore, unfortunately. Unlucky rubber ducky. But yeah, we moved to San Antonio. Yeah, this town's fucking great. Really good people, very good vibes. I'm not going to say who I talk to because if I do, then you're going to attack them. The people who I talk to the most, okay, let me be real. Let me tell you guys who my best friends are. My best friends are Mizkif, Hassan, Denims, Mike from PA. I really like these guys. They're great. They're actually my biggest supporters. Oh my God, they're amazing. They're amazing. Where's Mango? Oh, I got no idea. Yeah, he's gone, man. He's gone. He's big gone. Yep. Yep. Any other streamers there? Nope. There's a whole town and there's nobody in it. and it's just me, and I'm alone every day. Nobody talks to me. Nobody looks at me. Actually, in fact, everybody hates me here. Yeah, nobody likes me. Yeah, if you've seen photos of me and other people hanging out, that's AI. That's AI. Lakari lives in San Antonio. Hey, birds of a feather. Hey, my man. Yes, sir. Bro, that was crazy. We gotta talk about that shit later, bro. We gotta talk about that shit later. Bro, dude, am I crazy? Everybody getting so upset at everybody lately, man. Oh, okay, now my top monitor wants to turn off. What I gotta fix that? Let me do. I have like this little game that I play with my monitors where like every hour they're like, I think we should turn off. I think we should turn off. I don't know. It's really fun. Hope you're doing fine. I'm doing great, man. No, I'm doing great. I think Brandon Herrera and Cody are there as well. A donut operator. I have no idea who those are. Never talked to them. Never hung out with them. Don't talk. I don't know them. Yep. I don't know who those are at all. We've never hung out. We've never seen each other. In fact, they hate me, I'm pretty sure. And we don't even know we don't even know each other. Yep. Don't know them. Yep. I mean, the Lakari one is justified. Dude, I'll be real. I haven't really looked into it too much, to be completely honest. Those guys are fascist or something. Oh my God, they're fascist? Oh my God. What the fuck does that even mean? Am I crazy? What the fuck does being a fascist even mean? Like in 2026, do words have meanings anymore? I see so many people being called words over like nothing. Like, oh, bro, you like Genshin Impact? Oh, dude, you're a Nazi. Well, that one's probably true. But yeah, Asmon Gold, who is that? I don't know who that is. Yeah, no idea. Is there anything else? I moved. I lost 20 pounds. I got off TRT. I think that's probably, is there anything else? I played a shit ton of video games. I worked out a whole bunch. I won a whole bunch of Riftbound tournaments. Oh, I started to fucking read. Oh my God. What are you, fucking gay? I started to fucking read. Do you recommend TRT? I mean, if you need it, but just make sure that you actually need it before you start. I didn't need it. I just was convinced that I needed it. Yeah, I started to read. What are you, a fucking nerd? Yeah, then seeing Kai Cenat start reading as well was great. Good for him. Dude, I'm not going to lie. Kai reading, I think that's a big W. Rakai reading, oh my God. Like, bro, oh my God. Like, I'm pretty sure people watching Rakai try to read made so many people racist. Like, am I crazy? Like, dude, genuinely. Like, that dude has made so many people so fucking racist. Brax betrayed you. Don't worry, we're gonna talk about all that, and we're gonna do Q&As. How many animes you been watching? Did I watch anything? Beast Games Season 2. Bro, that shit is so good. I don't care. Beast Games Season 2, Smart versus Strong. Holy fuck, that shit is so good. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That shit is so good. What else? Did I watch any anime? I actually don't know. It's been so long. It's hard to remember what I've done, what I haven't done. Yeah, I know I just walked my dog. Dude, y'all gotta see Mango. No, I'm saving Freerun Season 2 to watch with my homies. I have no friends. I'm gonna watch it alone later. Yeah, I'm watching it by myself with nobody else there. It's just me. Yep, nobody else. Yeah, any K-pop? Yeah, I will admit I've listened to a lot of K-pop. I think my favorite K-pop band right now is, I believe their name is Islet. Yeah, dude, K-pop in the gym goes hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yep, dude. They got this song, I think it's called Magnetic. Yeah, bro, that shit's a banger, bro. That shit's a banger. But yeah, oh wow, so you're gay now? Always have been. Always have been, man. Always have been. When you get that beard in check, I don't know. Is it gross? Do I look ugly? I tried to clean myself up. I did. I tried. I don't. Do I look retarded? Oh yeah. Anyways. There's probably more things that I forgot to tell you guys, but let's I don't know how long I'm going to stream for today. I don't know how long. But I wanted to do this stream to kind of address the elephant in the room. Because the slop tubers, you know, they need content, right? Stop deleting comments. Hey, I'm not doing anything, man. I'm just sitting here. You can watch my hands. Your Honor, I promise I ain't doing nothing. All right. Shall we get into this? Let's pull up. Let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about it. Okay. I think we've streamed long enough. I think I've stalled long enough. I'm gonna move the chat up here. So if you see me looking up here, that's me looking at you. And the reason why I want to have it up here is because it looks like I'm looking at God, and obviously you guys are, you know, kind of indirectly in control of my entire life right now. So it's like symbolic, you know what I mean? Let's get in here, guys. All right, how do we full screen this shit? How do you full screen? Oh, present mode. Okay. All right. Are you guys ready? A bunch of my mods made this. I vaguely know what's on this. But a lot of my mods said that they will not work for me anymore unless I answer these questions. So I'm going to do this to the best of my ability. And I guess this will be the second time in the past 30 days where I'll have to do this. Chad, I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I will be under oath this whole, for the rest of this PowerPoint, we are under oath. Okay, who made this graphic? I don't know. Okay, once again, I don't know what's on here. So help you God? Yes. Did you have a lawyer check them? Okay, we got to fucking talk about this whole 5 lawyer thing, okay? I'm going to hope that this is on here. If there's any other questions that you guys have, please save them for the... Dude, every single time people tell me I had 5 lawyers, I had 1, okay? I have a criminal lawyer, and then I have a Jewish lawyer, and they don't work together, okay? Did I say I had 5 lawyers at some point? If I did, I don't know why the fuck I said that, because I don't. Okay, the most I've ever had is 3. Maybe I was trolling to just seem like fucking big. I had 1. And then I had like another chick that would like write notes down for him. Like, I was like, I'm rich, but I'm not 5 lawyers rich. What the fuck is this? Anyways, Jew counts for 4 lawyers. Yeah, but this Jew couldn't even be used on this case, bro. Like straight up. Bro, the other thing is, bro, if you were to just see what is publicly available, you'll see that I only had 1 lawyer. Anyways, here we go. Addressing the allegations. Throughout this, I'm going to attempt to answer every false allegation that I'm allowed to talk about. So let's get on to it. You have 5, stop capping. Dude. Is that even, can you even do that? I'm sure there's a cap. I don't even think you can do that. Can you have 5 lawyers? I did not have 5 lawyers. I will give whoever can prove that I had 5 lawyers, I'll give you $10,000. I don't know. Like, did I say that or something? Like, anyways, I had 1. It was Joffrey. And he had a chick that like wrote down notes. Anyways, addressing the allegation, guys. Okay, obviously, elephant in the room. I'm gay. Wait, your ops lied? Wait a minute. Are you telling me that people who don't like me and want to ruin my life lied about me? No. No fucking way. What? Why the fuck would they do that? They lied? No. Anyways. Hey, did you know Hitler said this about you? Can't believe you did it. Man, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. All right, cool. All right, let's get into this, man. Let's get into this. Yo, Nectar Caliber. Thank you for the 20 of the subs. Thank you, bro. Speedy Cake says, glad to see you doing well, Eggman. Hope everything is all good. And that shit starts to calm down now that the dog zapper, got banned. Man, shock, bro. That is still a banger till today. All right, cool. Here we go. Addressing the allegations. I think this is 34 slides. What is on these slides, I don't know. Let's get into it. What is a civil case? All right, so elephant in the room. All right, a lot of people want to act like they're lawyers these days, okay? They do. What is a civil case? Spoiler alert, guys. I lost a civil case. I did. Hey, I did. And we're going to talk about, I lost. It's true. And we're going to talk about everything. What is a civil case? So a civil case is essentially a vibe check to where they see, how are this guy's vibes? Unfortunately, I'm fucking retarded. Yeah, L for me. I'm fucking retarded and I run my mouth way too much. One thing that I've learned, and throughout this slideshow, there's going to be consistent change. I am going to start tweeting 95% less. I uninstalled Twitter on my phone, and I'm not going to tweet for 1 week. Yep. Because a civil case isn't determined by proof. It's determined by vibes. And usually the way that court cases work for like criminal cases is you need to have proof to prove that someone's guilty. But in a civil case, I needed proof to prove that I'm innocent, which was hard and I'm a bastard. So essentially, the court decided that I'm a vibe rapist. And my vibes were fucking terrible. So the thing that I learned is, Tectone, stop fucking tweeting. Because my vibes are fucking terrible. And I don't think I've ever been on Twitter and done something where I was like, you know what? I'm going to tweet something that's positively going to affect my life. But yeah, the vibes are fucking off. The vibes are off. All right, so I lost the vibe check. It's true. Next up, are you going to jail? Oh my God. Oh, what is that photo even? I have seen so many people on Twitter tell me and inform me that I'm going to jail. Yep. Dude, I have seen people on Twitter say with complete certainty that I'm in fact actually already in jail. Yes, there are people who literally think that I'm going to jail. I want to make this very clear, okay? And I'm going to say this one time, and I'm going to move on. Guys, there was already an 8-month police investigation on me. They found nothing. The case was suspended. I have no criminal charges. I was not convicted of any crime because I didn't fucking do anything. So no, I'm not going to jail. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. We're not going to jail. We're not going to jail. I'm not in jail. I'm not a fucking criminal because I didn't fucking do anything. They let you stream from jail? Well, okay, well, if I do go to jail, expect some collabs with Jeffrey Epstein and P. Diddy. Which apparently I've also heard that I'm way worse than them. All right, great. Not yet, at least. Don't jinx it. I know. Kai Cenat gave me a great stream idea. We'll do the jail-a-thon. It'll be great. All right, cool. All right. Am I going to jail? No, I'm not a fucking criminal. I didn't get convicted of anything. There was no fucking evidence or proof of me doing anything because I didn't fucking do anything, guys. Okay, my vibes are just fucking terrible and I was horrifically unprepared. Anyways, no, I'm not going to jail. All right, where are your guns? Now, this is some bullshit. I'm not going to lie. This some bullshit. This some bullshit, bro. Can we talk about that? These motherfuckers, they took my fucking guns. What can I do? I believe in America where we have the Second fucking Amendment. They took my damn guns. Now Mango ain't got nothing to do. But to me, I don't really care. people were telling me that I have like this huge gun collection. I had like 4. I had, and 2 of them didn't even do anything. I had a Vector and an MP5K, and I bought them because they looked cool because they were from PUBG. And then I had a home defense shotgun and a fucking handgun. They're gone. No guns. Feels bad. Can I still, wait, guys, can I still play Fortnite? Do we have any lawyers in chat? Can I still play Fortnite or no? I don't know. Like, is that allowed? No? No guns? Okay. All right. We'll do melee only in Fortnite and PUBG. Okay. Yeah. We'll become frying pan mains. All right. No more Fortnite. None of that. All right. Cool. Let's go to the next one. Oh, I can't play Kafka either. Oh my God. Okay. Well. All right. No guns. No guns on stream. None. All right. Moving on. How does this impact you? Guys, I cannot go to jail. Did you know that there's no Genshin impact in jail? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bro, you can't play Genshin Impact in prison, guys. I would not last a day. Bro, my Genshin baddies won't be there. You know, that's the one thing I will say. How does it impact you? None, to be honest. Nothing about my life changes at all. Genuinely. I have seen so many people telling me, this guy's life's over. This guy's career's over. This guy's fucked for life. Guys, I live in San Antonio around nobody else. This doesn't change my life at all. It literally does nothing. The biggest change that this is going to make is that, and I guess I'll just say it here, WestJet will no longer be using AI Tectone in his videos. Yep. That's the biggest loss, man. I know. I don't know how anybody is gonna watch that shit ever again. I know. It sucks. That one broke my heart. It really did. It is, in fact, not a big day for the unemployed. All right. How does it impact you? Like, fuck, it does nothing. Like, it doesn't do anything. It don't. All right, cool. Anyways. Oh my God. Okay. All right. I'm gonna need some music. Oh my God. Okay. Hold up. I need some fucking music for this. Okay. This is fucking too much, guys. Are we good? Are we good if I stop doing this? Are we good with this? Are we cool? Are we cool if we stop? Okay. All right. Anyways, how do you do this? Okay. All right. So, yep. Okay. Yep. We did this. All right. Yep. Let it load. Hold up. Yep. Okay. Yep. All right. Great. Okay. Well, now that my sex life is all out there, you know, it's great. Well, let me rephrase that. Now that my lack of sex life, is out there, yes, that is true. Now, okay, I am a very straight man. But yes, I did find vaginas a little bit icky. Can we be honest that vaginas are weird looking until they have a dick in them, at least? Like, am I crazy? Like, they're fucking ugly. Like, am I nuts here? Like, bro, no, dude, I don't know, man. Like, if some woman were to send me like a pussy pic, like, what the fuck am I gonna do with that? I don't know. Maybe I'm gay. I don't know. I don't think I'm gay. I'm probably not gay. I could be gay. Yes. Vaginas made me go ew, icky for a while. How do I even answer this? How the fuck do I even answer this? Yeah, vaginas are weird, guys. You know? Who's the criminal on the photos? I have no idea who this guy is. Listen, guys. I had experienced some sexual trauma when I was younger that made vaginas weird. Okay? Yes. Vaginas are weird to me. Okay? Moving forward. The micro penis Okay, this music is way too serious. Can I get something better? Hold up. I need this music is way too fucking serious for this shit. Where the fuck is it? Here we go. Here we go. Much better. Okay. This is great. Okay. All right, we're back. Okay, great. So, the micro penis allegations. This is how I go out, huh? This is my last stream. Tectone gets to talk about his baby dick on stream. This is good. This is good. Whip it out. There ain't much to whip out, brother. All right. Okay. Now I've thought about this, and we're gonna have to figure this out. For some reason now, the internet must know, do I have a micro penis or not? I've thought about a couple options. Number one, I was thinking about just posting a photo of my penis on Twitter. Probably not the greatest idea. Didn't seem like it worked. Worked really well for Drake. Worked really well for Speed. For me, don't think it'll work because I'm not full black. I'm only 22% black. Then I also thought about shoving this was real. I thought about getting hard on stream, turning around, shoving my dick in a peanut butter can or a jar, and then showing you guys how deep the hole is. But I feel like that's also just a little bit weird. I don't know how to clear up the micro penis allegations, guys. I don't know what to do. I could call. What do you want me to do? Like make a mold? Because you call Shinya? I don't think Shinya has seen my penis. I don't think, because the problem is it's so small, it's hard to see. Call Dr. K? Okay, can we at least acknowledge one thing? If I were to have a micro penis, right? Nothing else that's been going on with me makes any sense. Okay? Nothing else makes sense. Okay? Because all I'm saying is, Mizkiff continues to say that I have a micro penis, but then Mizkiff also continues to say that I made people get gag reflex surgery. Why the fuck would anybody need that if I have a micro penis? Can we just think? Nothing makes sense. Nothing about any of this makes sense. Like, can we just fucking think? Jesus. All right. Okay. All right. We're back. Let's keep going here. Here we go. Next one. All right. Okay. Let's leave it up to chat, guys. Type 1 if you think I have a micro penis. Type 2 if you don't. Let's see. I'll leave it just like the rest of my life to the court of public opinion. Do you think I'm Micro Michael? Why is there so many ones? Why is there so many ones? Make a poll? Nah, my viewbots can't vote on polls, so there's no reason. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, micro penis allegations. Good, done. Next. Mizkiff continues to say that I have 5 fucking lawyers. Okay? Dude. This motherfucker Mizkiff got his homie Axion to follow me to court and then take a photo of me leaving the trial just so he could have content for the day. Which reminds me, and this is some real shit, if you think that's the weirdest thing that Miz has ever done, hire a guy to follow me to court to take a photo of me walking out, which, by the way, you can see from that photo that I have one lawyer, Joffrey, and the other one is one of his friends, and then it was the chick who writes the notes. That's everybody who I had one lawyer, guys, relax. And then I had my Jew lawyer, but he wasn't involved. That's probably, you would think that's like the most weird thing, right? You would think that's the weirdest thing. But you know what's even weirder? If you think that's like the weirdest thing Miz has ever done for content, wouldn't it be even weirder if Miz drove to see how Wreckful killed himself? That way he could farm his death for views too? Wouldn't that just be weird as shit? I don't know. That's just what I heard, man. Little weird. The guy, in case you can't tell, is a little bit fucked up. Hey, that's just what I heard. Allegedly. That's just what I heard. Allegedly. Bro was mad because Wreckful had a crush on his girl, so he had to go farm his death for views. Little bit insane, but I don't know. That's just what I heard. I don't know, man. That's just what I heard. All right, cool. Demon time. All right, next one. NDAing a crime. All right, guys. So a bunch of people on the internet have also told me for some reason that I've NDA'd someone because I don't want them to speak about a crime. Why don't we fact check that? Why don't we go ahead and fact check that? Can you NDA a crime? All right. So we're gonna go right here. Can you NDA a crime? No. Non-disclosure agreements, NDAs, generally cannot legally cover up crimes or prevent reporting them. We're gonna look up something else. Speak Out Act. Let's look this up. Speak Out Act, signed into law on December 7th, 2022, invalidates pre-dispute, non-disclosure NDAs and non-disparagement clauses regarding sexual harassment or sexual assault. Guys, you quite literally cannot do that. So, to all of these internet lawyers who are telling me that I've NDA'd a crime, that is quite literally impossible. You cannot do that. You've never been able to do that, and nor have I done that. So, hope that makes sense. All right. Okay. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Anything for views. Anything for views. I think I could have used a much smaller black bar considering the micro penis. So, I'm being told that I'm a grifter, right? Because I'm being told that I said, I'll do anything for content, and when I lose a chunk of my audience, I want to go find a new one. Oh, and I exaggerate the things that I say. Guys, everybody does this. Legit. Everybody does this. When you're a content creator and you want to be a content creator, when an audience of yours dies, you're gonna want to find a new audience. Because if you don't, you end up like Mr. Pokey. when you're a content creator and you alienate a section of your audience or you lose a big section of your audience, if you only do one thing forever, your channel's gonna fucking die. So yes, I started with Skylanders, I go into Arknights, I go into Genshin, I go into Honkai, I go into Wuthering Waves, I go into general commentary, I go into reacts, I go into politics. Absolutely. And do I say things exaggerated that maybe I don't mean as much? Abso-fucking-lutely, bro. I'm a fucking rage baiter. I've always been a fucking rage baiter. But yeah, you're goddamn right. If there's something that I can do to get some more views, if there's some shit that I don't really care about that I know is still gonna make my channel better, you're goddamn right I'm gonna talk about it. Because you know what I like? Money. However, full disclosure, I try not to take bad sponsors. But that being said, steak.com, hit me up. Cool. Yeah, no, that's true. I do cover different things. I do try to evolve my content. When I do fuck up an audience, I do try to find a new one. Wanna know why? Because I am a needy attention whore. And I need this shit. Dude, it was so bad. Bro, I would be in Discord. I would be in Discord with my mods or like 4 other random viewers of mine. And I would be like shoutcasting my TFT games like I was live. And it's like, bro, you're in a call with 3 people who are muted. Who the fuck are you talking to? And if any of my mods are in chat, they can vouch. I was shoutcasting every TFT game I do. I love this shit. I love being entertaining. And I like talking about the things people want me to talk about. But yeah, cool. You're the P. Diddy of Gotcha. This one's true. All right, cool. Next. Okay. Lakari. Yeah. Big black elephant in the room. Apparently Lakari had a little bit of a notepad leak. Apparently there's a little bit of a leak. I still don't really know the full extent of whatever the fuck went on with this. Straight up. I don't know what the fuck happened with all of this. I've heard multiple different stories here. I've heard multiple different stories. I heard one. This was the first story I heard. This was the story that I heard on day one. The story that I heard on day one was that apparently he had a notepad with child porn on it. Did anybody else hear that story too? Watch a clip? I'm good. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay. So, but now the problem is what I'm hearing 1 week later is that people looked into all the files that he had on his notepad and there was not any of that shit on there. So which one is it? You can see, I know you can see the file name, but I don't know. I've heard both. Okay, well, regardless, here's my stance on Lakari. Number one, stop gooning. Probably would help quite a lot. Be like me. I jerk off maybe like once every 3 days now. But yeah, Lakari, gooning way close to the sun. Why are we downloading these sus-ass links? Probably not do that. Second of all, I'd probably get the police to look into that, and then, you know, they investigate you, find no wrongdoing, and I guess we'll go from there, man. I mean, this is kind of rough. But I don't know. I've heard so many different stories. I saw like on day 1, he had all of this. I saw on day 2, there was none of this. And then I saw on like day 3, like 4chan looked into it and they said there was nothing there. I don't know. But regardless, well, I sure hope that didn't happen. That would suck. I sure hope Lakari's not on the Epstein list. But yeah, if he did that shit, fuck him. If he didn't do that shit, well, let's get this shit figured out then, huh? Cool. All right. Any other questions? Any other questions? Yeah, just let the police do their thing, guys. Very, very, very simple. Let the police do their thing. Yeah, I mean, you can do what I did. Police investigated me. They found no wrongdoing, and the case was suspended. So, just do that. Very easy. All right, cool. Let's get on with it. You skipped a slide? No, I didn't. All right, you are a right-wing grifter. Okay, let's talk about the right-wing grifting allegations. True, based true. So true. Now that one's the true one. True. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna hopefully pause the music here. I am not gonna lie on this one. We're gonna get a little bit serious here. Charlie Kirk's death greatly affected me. It absolutely did. I don't know if I was still streaming when this happened or not. I'm actually not sure. But Charlie Kirk's death really fucked me up. I feel like it fucked a lot of people up. And the reason why Charlie Kirk's death affected me so much was due to the fact that Charlie Kirk got killed for speaking his mind. And the things that Charlie Kirk were saying were things that I say, were things that my grandparents say, were things that my family says. Things like, I believe white people can experience racism. I believe that, children should not have their genitals mutilated, and parents should not be allowed to chop off their kids' dicks and inject them with hormonal therapy. Charlie Kirk was a guy who represented a lot of what I thought and what I believed. And he got fucking assassinated. He got shot in the fucking neck. And if that wasn't bad enough, they celebrated this. The amount of liberals that I saw online celebrating it, pointing to their neck, fucking going bang, bang. Like, at a certain point, this world has become a lot less human. It's become a very cold, bitter, and disgusting place. And yeah, absolutely, since Charlie Kirk has died, I've talked about things that I believe he would talk about even more due to the fact that he no longer can do that. And I believe a lot of people are like me, where this death greatly fucked them up. And the court systems have become far more corrupt than they used to be. And if Charlie Kirk wasn't bad enough, immediately after that, Irina Zarutska's death fucked me up just as hard. A poor, innocent white woman on the train, minding her own business, got stabbed in the neck and the chest 3 times while nobody did anything to help her whatsoever. And the worst thing is that this woman died brutally murdered on a tram with Black Lives Matter flag put up in her room. And the reason why she died is due to the fact, 1, racism. People are trying to kill white people. They absolutely are. And I want to quote the man who killed Irina Zarutska, "I got that white bitch. I got that white bitch." And the reason why Irina Zarutska is dead in 2026 is due to the fact that the court system is fucking corrupt. It absolutely is. Judges are seen as be-all, end-all people, but in reality, they're just humans. And I want to remind you, a judge released that black man from prison 17 times after being a repeat offender. So sorry if those things fucking offended me, but yes, That shit was fucked up. Anyways, yo, West Jetta, what up, baby? Yeah, it was very, very, very bad. And to be honest, it's continued to get worse. And yeah, guys, I'm going to say something that a lot of people don't like when I say this. I believe that white lives matter. I do. Guys, I'm going to say it. I don't think white people should be assassinated for speaking their mind or for just being white. And I find it ridiculous how there's GoFundMes for pages for black people who have killed white people, and then they receive funds to get them out of prison because they believe that white motherfucker deserved it. I think the world's becoming fucking crazy, and I see this shit every fucking day. I mean, how many times do you go on fucking Twitter and you see all these people saying, oh my God, they were a peaceful protester? And then the body cam footage comes out. And then you see they were trying to run over a police officer with a fucking car. And then you see another one. Oh my God, they were a peaceful protester. And then the body cam footage comes out. And you see that they're spitting on cops, kicking on government vehicles, breaking government property, invading fucking private property. Like, they always say, oh my God, these people are peaceful. These people are peaceful. And then the body cam footage come out. Body cam footage in 2026 has obliterated so many narratives that have been going on for millennia. It's insane. It is. No, we need body cams on everybody. And that's why all of these people, all of these content creators who are knee-jerk reactions, who feed into their... Sorry, I'm getting very passionate about this. You guys got to understand, I had to watch all this from the sidelines. I was never allowed to speak my mind on any of these topics. But the amount of people that go and they jump into their fucking fight or flight responses, their emotional response, their knee-jerk reaction, their fucking emotional brain immediately before all the facts have been seen is insane. It's insane. You see these people who see 1% of a story and they say, that's the whole thing. Oh my God, that's the whole thing. Just wait a second. Wait a second until you see everything and then give your opinion. Or preface your opinion by saying, we don't know the whole story yet, but this is what it looks like. Guys, I'm going to be real. I'm like so in the soup with the fucking, what was it? Charlie Kirk was killed by like a gay furry lover. Dude, I've been following that shit still. Apparently there's like a theory where like the bullet actually came from the back, not the front. And like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what the fuck's going on in this country right now, but it's scary. It is. There is so much misinformation. And anybody who speaks against the misinformation, they're going to fucking kill, blacklist, or slander beyond all shadow of a doubt. And that's the truth. That is the truth. The people who are speaking against the common narrative, who are using common fucking sense, are being labeled as like horrific, vile human beings for merely giving an accurate representation of things as they have occurred. But the other problem is everybody says you need to have an opinion right now. You need to have an opinion right now. And pussies, they give into it. And they say, oh shit, okay. Yeah, I'll weigh in before all the facts. Shut the fuck up. A joke. Anyways, yeah, I think social media is a fucking mess. And to be honest, I really didn't want to say his name this stream. I really didn't. Asmongold gets way too much shit every fucking day for just being the guy that tells the truth. And I'm just going to be honest. It pisses me the fuck off how much slander I've seen about this guy. It's every day. It's every day. Legit. It's every fucking day. The amount of shit I see on people like Asmongold and Nuxtaku is fucking insane. It is. And they're just people who are giving an accurate representation of things as they occur. And I think it's a joke. I do. Now, I would like to say this. I don't talk to anybody. I'm not friends with nobody. I don't know any of these fucking people. Also, if you're a content creator, We don't talk at all. I don't know anybody. Fuck everybody. Okay? Anyways. All right. Sorry. I never was able to get that off my chest publicly. So that might have been a little bit intense. But I just think that America is heading in a very bad direction because we are literally killing people on the fucking street for speaking their mind, and then we are guilting ICE agents for doing their fucking jobs and getting criminals out of our country. Yes, guys, I'm pro-ICE. If that makes you mad, I don't care. I think it is crazy how people feel so passionately, so mentally ill in their own brains that they feel like they can interrupt government officials, officers doing their fucking jobs to make the country a better place. I'm sorry. If I see another liberal white woman saying they don't feel safe walking home on the street at night and then say, fuck ICE, the reason why you don't feel safe at night is because there's fucking criminals on the street, so let ICE officers do their job. Holy fuck. It's so annoying. I'm sorry, guys. No, I don't support Americans going to just say, I'm going to interrupt all of these official officers doing their jobs. Fuck them. It's insane. It's insane. It's fucking nuts. The state of this country is fucking nuts. It is. And, you know, I stopped playing gotcha games for a while, and now I finally realize it. And you say that shit, and they call you a Nazi. Guys, I'm going to give you a hot take, okay? And I'm going to say something that probably needs to be said. And sorry, it's very hard for me to look at Shad. I have to look up here to look at Shad. Although I look kind of cute from this angle. Anyways, if you let officers do their job, if you stop resisting from officers when they're doing their job, when you get a lawful order, you should probably listen. And if you just stop interfering with police and officers doing their job, you probably wouldn't be dead right now. And that's why I just think it's a little bit fucking crazy, huh? Because people don't understand that. Okay. Now. Maybe what I've said has upset you. That's okay. It is what it is. I understand we're going to have a difference of opinion. And I would like to say, I know a lot of my friends do not share the same opinions that I have. And that is okay. I believe everyone's opinions and their political viewpoints are completely valid as long as they can explain why. But if you cannot explain your political viewpoints, I believe you should pivot them. And I would like to say, I have had political opinions that I have changed. And the reason why that was is because I was not able to defend them. I was not able to explain why. And I found out that I didn't think that they were too good. Now, for example, Donald Trump. I used to think that the tariffs were an amazing thing. But then I had a conversation with Destiny. And since then, I realized, well, they're actually not as good as I thought they were. And so now I'm more so on the fence. But you know, when people present me information, I'm very open to it. Cool. But I try to be a critical thinker. I'm not really stuck in my views permanently because if I find out new information, I change my opinion. But yeah. All right. Cool. Let's get on to it. Fight in the courtroom and the voting polls, not the streets. True. I just want to stop seeing Americans die. And I do. I really do. Do you guys mind if I rant a little bit longer? Do you guys mind if I rant a little bit longer? Just a little bit? Just a little bit longer. Preach. Okay, go ahead. Listen, guys, I'm not the best debater. I'm not. People, for some reason, are convinced that I'm a psychopathical sociopath master debater. Back when I had, a porn addiction, sure, I was a master debater. But these days, I'm not really the greatest at debating things, but I'll try. I'm always down to talk to anybody. I don't really believe that debates need to happen. I think conversations and discussions that are between two people having an open heart to heart where they can be honest and truthful with each other is a lot more productive than trying to get a win. And I believe the moment that you try to get a win over somebody over their debates, like I believe that when you say, oh, this is how you feel? Well, let's debate then. And I'm going to be right and you're going to be wrong. That's not how you change people's minds. It's not. The way that you change people's minds is by forming a connection and explaining something truthfully and honestly with evidence and proof, and make them come to their own understanding of, oh, that makes sense. So I never really feel the need to debate things at all. I just try to tell the truth, and hopefully that makes sense. And if not, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him fucking drink. But yes, I would very much like to see Americans stop dying. I didn't enjoy Charlie Kirk dying. I didn't enjoy Irina Zarutska dying. I also didn't enjoy the mom who hit an ICE officer and she was shot. I didn't enjoy seeing that either. I also didn't enjoy Alex Preddy dying. I didn't enjoy any of that. You want to know why? Because it's fucking retarded. And I understand that these people have fucking families that they could have gone back to, but they're so fucking brainwashed by these motherfuckers on social media. They're going out, interfering with government officials, and now their kids don't have a fucking parent. Okay? I don't like any of this. I don't. I think it's fucking terrible. But I understand that officers have to do their jobs. They do. And I understand that the political climate of America is the hottest it's ever been. And people have been brainwashed by social media to think that their virtues and their morals allows them to attack officers. And you can't do that. You can't. And I'm not going to say, oh yeah, the dumb bitch deserved it. I'm not going to say that. Because I don't like American blood on American soil. It's fucking awful. And I see somebody in the chat saying, W grift. Was there ever a point where I was celebrating deaths in my career? I don't know. I don't know. No, I'll be real. Do you want to know something that I have, quote unquote, grifted on? My viewpoints on transgenders. I'm not going to lie. When that shit I started finding out about in 2012, I thought, okay, this is fine. You know, let people live their life. But then I've seen how it affects the minds of our youth. And I don't think that it's good that Netflix is making kids question their identity and question their sexuality with cartoon shows where when I was a little kid, I thought I was fucking Optimus Prime. I thought I was fucking Goku. I went into the mirror and I thought that I did the Kamehameha. Kids are going to think crazy shit. And we shouldn't be reinforcing those ideals of, well, I like playing monster trucks and I'm a girl. Maybe I'm a boy. I don't think we should be, I'm a boy and I like pink shirts. Mom, will you chop off my cock, please? I don't think that that's good for the youth to be consuming. I just don't. And so, yeah, I've become pretty anti against that. But at the end of the day, I do have friends that are trans. I'm not going to lie. I do. But they've told me their stories, and once it's done, it's done. I just want that shit off the media, and I don't think we should be teaching kids about that shit, and I don't think we should be doing any of these fucking gender surgeries until we're at least 20. That's just me. But it's nuanced, and I know what people don't understand that. Now, moving forward. Cool. Sorry, guys. I had to rant a little bit here. Oh, man. It's been a while. It's been a while. Oh, man, I forgot how much I missed content creation. Holy fuck. God damn. All right. Nuance equals grift? Absolutely. I know. Great. Yeah. Moving forward. And we're back. Whew. Man, dude, the public eye is intoxicating, isn't it? Let me pull back presentation real quick. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Faked being homeless. Why the fuck would I do that? Hey guys, I was a loser. That's like faking being retarded. Like what does that do? Realistically, like what is that? I don't know. What do you want me to do? How do I prove that? What is that? I believe this is when I had to talk about my divorce, or maybe it was Rich Campbell. Who knows? Oh, speaking of which, I heard Rich Campbell's back, and I heard he's doing a podcast with Asmund. Go support that shit. Good for them. All right, cool. Let's keep going. UViewbot. Don't stream on Kick, they said. You lose all of your viewers. Meanwhile, averaging 3.7 million. That's why I'm the GOAT. Totally legit viewer count, guys. Guys. You're goddamn right. Yep. You're goddamn right. Hey. Do you know how annoyed I was? And I'm not going to say any names. There was an OTK intervention where there was a member who was supposedly viewbotting 10 to 14,000 viewers extra. And I was like, what the fuck? And bro, there was motherfuckers going live on stream saying, yeah, viewbot, hold up, I got to send an extra 2,000. Have I dabbled in it? You're goddamn right. I absolutely tried it. Hey, it is what it is. And I don't do that shit anymore, but it is what it is. Yo, chat, type one if you're a viewbot. All right, cool. Let's get into it. All right, next one. You're a racist. All right. Now, I would like to preface this with, I'm not a racist. I am just a firm believer in statistics. Okay? There's a very huge difference. But I believe the concept of per capita is pretty damn interesting. I do. I think it's pretty damn interesting. And guys, I say it off stream. All right? I do. I think everybody does. I believe everybody has. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. What is per capita? You should look into that. Yeah, it's great. Guys, I'll be real. I think racist jokes are funny. I do. You want to know why? Because they're jokes. This is demon mode, by the way. Dude, imagine I say I'm going demon mode, I come back in full blackface. That shit would be crazy. That shit would be insane. All right, great. Yep, true. Big true. Big true. What's next? You're transphobic. We already went over this when I went on my whole fucking spiel. Yeah, we already went over this. I will say, Astolfo is pretty fucking fine. You abuse your colleagues. Guys, mods, can you do me a favor? Can you guys prepare the Hex Juice Google Doc, and we'll do the Mugen doc as well, and we won't do Brax. We won't do Braxes. Yeah, can we prepare that? We're gonna go over that. Cool. All right, what's next? You like lollies. Well, this is a very interesting discussion. So let me talk to you about the problems with lollies. And let me, let's talk about lollies for a second. This is fun. All right, so lollies. I've had this discussion before, and I believe I've also tweeted about this to people like Chibi Reviews. And you guys know that I like Chibi Reviews. You guys know that I like Chibi Reviews. And Chibi is a fucking, that guy is obsessed with lollies. I'm not going to lie. That's all he talks about sometimes. Like, bro every day stands on business and talks about how much he likes lollies every day. It's fucking crazy. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about this shit. Lollies. Here's the big issue with lollies. Type 1 if you know what a lolly is. Type 2 if you don't. Okay. Okay, so we all know what these things are. So my issue is with lollies, and I'm gonna go ahead and show this right now. Okay, we're gonna pull this up. We're gonna pull this up, and then we're gonna pull up. We're gonna make this all make sense. Great. So lolly is an umbrella term. Show us your notepad. Now I would like to. We're gonna address this here. We're gonna address it real quick. So the problem with lollies is that it's an umbrella term. It is, and it is far too vague. Now, what is lolly supposed to mean? Lolly is supposed to mean a young-looking woman. I believe. Now, people on the internet, they call this a lolly. And I agree. I think this is a child, right? This is what people probably consider lolly to be. This is also considered a lolly. And this is where I believe the discourse comes from. Because the term is way too vague. Guys, this character right here, this character is 3 years old. This character is 3 years old, guys. I don't know if you know this. This character is 3 years old. Right? Yeah. I'll show you. Yep, I'll show you. Android 21. Majin, age. Android 21 is less than 10 years old. They are less than 10 years old, right? And this is where I believe a lot of the lolly discourse comes from, is that when you say you like that shit, people have no idea what you're referring to. I'm a firm believer that the word lolly needs to be abolished and words with far more specificity need to be used. Because, for example, if someone were to like Hu Tao from Genshin Impact, I don't care. I don't care. But if somebody were to tell me that they liked Kana from Dragon Maid, I would think they're fucking weird as shit. It's really that simple. The word lolly makes no sense. You need something way more fucking specific because it's way too fucking vague. Because the fact that a character can look like that or look like that and the different, it's just crazy, bro. I think the term needs to be fucking abolished. And I genuinely feel new, more specific terms need to come out because one I think is weird as fuck and one I think I don't care. All right, great. Hopefully that makes sense. And let's get back to it. Where's my music? Hold up. Got to pull this back up. Does that make sense? Freeman looks like a young woman. Yeah, exactly. Does that make sense? I go as short between women. Exactly. That makes sense. Yeah, like a 3,000 elf that looks 8. Yeah, exactly. Like that shit's weird as fuck. All right, cool. Let's go into the next one. Cool. Boom, 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 and we are here. Wait, I missed one. Wait. Okay. You're a rapist. Guys, let me ask you an honest question. If I was a fucking rapist, don't you think I'd be in fucking prison? Can we open our minds for 2 seconds? Like, for 2 seconds. All right, next up. I groomed my audience. All right. Now, this one's true. I'm not going to lie. A lot of you guys have been watching me since you were like 12 years old. So I understand that, I've groomed you. And this is the plan, by the way. I look forward to making you all slaves in my Genshin Impact baddie factory. But yeah, I mean, chat, type 1 if I groomed you. There it is. Yeah, I mean, a lot of my moderators, they don't even call me Tectone. They just call me Dad. I remember there was even a meme where everybody used to call me Father. Yeah, no, I definitely, I don't even want to joke about this one. This one's weird as fuck. I don't even know why this is a slide. Who made the slideshow? Am I almost done? Like, this is fucking torture, bro. Oh my God. Like, this is fucking torture. Holy fuck. Okay. I just threw up. Great. Holy crap. Okay, next. What's next? Do you guys remember when I was trending globally on Twitter because I sexually assaulted Robin and people thought Robin was a real human being when in reality I just talked about a fanfic about an anime character, but they said it was sexual assault because in their minds Robin was lesbian, and the fact that I had a fanfic about having sex with her was sexual assault. He's not denying it. It's a fucking anime character. And no one looked into it. I know. Like, there was people trying to reach out to Robin to hear their side of the story, and then they realized it was an anime character. Like, how many times, guys? Like, how many times are we gonna go through this, guys? How many times? She's a drawing? That's what I'm saying, man. I know. He ain't denying it because he's under oath. Okay, guys, I'll say it now. Everything Robin and I did was completely consensual. Okay, I'm calling the police now. Yeah, you're gonna call the anime police? Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay, that one's stupid. Are you telling me that any of these other claims hold weight? Yeah, all right. Okay. You know, the worst thing about all this was I thought Enviosity was going to come back to streaming. I'm so glad that he fucking didn't. Yeah, in case you don't know, that's what I've been drinking all this morning is mint picker tears. Yeah, I gave another streamer PTSD because I called him a fucking mint picker. A dirty fucking mint picker! He's a dirty fucking mint picker. I don't regret anything that happened between me and this guy. I stand on fucking business. I don't give a fuck, bro. He deserved every bit of shit that he got. I don't care. I don't care. I think it's hilarious. Okay, if someone calling you a mint picker ruins your life to where you have to give up on content creation, I'm sorry, you're a pussy, just quit. Right? Am I crazy here? If I played that shitty game of Pikmin 2, I mean, guys, I'll be real. Like, if you're still playing Genshin back in 2026, I just think you're a retard. I genuinely do. I genuinely do. All right, great. Next, every content creator that... What is this? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So, okay, great. Great. Let's... I suppose we'll talk about this. I suppose that we'll talk about this. Quick 30-second recess. I got to piss. We're 2 hours in. Give me a second. Hearts in the chat for you guys to know. Hey, if you're still here, like the stream. Hit the bell for all notifications, all that good shit. Give me 1 second. I'm pissing. Wait, can y'all hear me while I'm pissing right now or no? Hold up. I'm going to start pissing right now. Oh, wait. Right now. Can you hear this? Can you hear that shit or no? Okay, I guess we'll find out. Alright, I got flush. Wait, could you hear it? Wait, hold on. Oh, you can? Alright, cool, we're back. Alright. Sorry about that. Was it loud? Did it sound like I was frying chicken? Yeah, I gotta do something about that. This microphone picks up everything, bro. This microphone, wash hands, I got a clean dick. No reason. Yeah, dude, I got like no noise suppression on this shit. All right, cool. All right, do we have the hex juice file? Okay. All right, let me see if I can find this. All right. Okay. Hex juice. Okay, here's Mugen. We have the Mugen files. This is great. And then we have, oh God, the Hex juice one. This one, dude, this one was actually crazy, bro. That one was crazy. There was the Braxophone document, but I'll be real. I don't even want to go over it. Dude, listen, I'll be real. I like Brax. I do. I actually like Brax a lot. He can say that shit. I'm cool with it. Is what it is. And I wish him the best. I do. Brax said some pretty crazy shit. I understand that Brax thinks I'm like a turbo alt-right grifter, which is fine. He had all the buzzwords. But I'll be real. I think Brax was kind of put into a position where he kind of had to say that. And to be honest, I get it. Yeah, I'm not really worried about it, to be completely honest. Yeah, dude, for real, I'm not worried about it because the clip that he said, beforehand, oh man, he was based. That's okay. I forgive Brax. I ask you guys to forgive Brax as well. Yo, Hannah, I think the 20 get the subs. All right, so Hex Juice put out a Google Doc on me, which was pretty crazy. And she said all this crazy shit where, like, you know, she immediately starts talking about shifting to alt-right politics. I mean, guys, I'm going to be real. Like, pretty much every single person who said some crazy shit about me has this whole issue where, like, guys, I'll be real. I don't even know what alt-right means. I'm going to Google that. What is alt-right? Did they mean just left-leaning? What does alt-right mean? Why do they say alt-right? Why don't they just say the word right? Okay, I still don't get why they don't just say right. Okay, anyways. Everybody, for some reason, is very mad at me for being affected by Charlie Kirk being assassinated and how I think that white lives matter. I don't know why, but it bothers them a lot. That's okay. I mean, I'm not out here supporting terrorism. I don't really think it's that big of a deal. But to summarize this, Hex Juice then later said I was, really big, really mean. I would harass her. I was awful. And she included clips, right? She included clips, which is even in the video he made reviewing the post announcing my hiatus, he constantly belittled me and was incredibly unkind, right? So I'm going to click her own links. And we're going to see just how awful I was being to this person. Now, I want to make this very clear. I can't change the links. I can't alternate the context. I cannot change anything. This is their doc, right? So let's see how awful I was to this person. Here we go. Context, this is Hex Juice announcing that she's retiring from content creation. TLDR, I'm going on an indefinite hiatus. Content creation was everything to me, but I can't find my passion for it anymore. I didn't know about this. I'm going to go to law school, and I hope we see each other on YouTube or Twitch again someday in the future. Thank you for everything. What the fuck? Oh, this isn't caused by me saying if you're above 30 or you're not a millionaire, then you're wasting your life, right? Wait, this isn't because of me, right? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's me. Hold up. I'm going on an indefinite hiatus. I've been incredibly unsure of how to say this, or if I want to say anything at all. I didn't know how to explain what has changed for me over the last 6 months or so. I lived and breathed content for... Real quick, does this sound like I'm belittling them? Does this sound like I'm harassing them? Does this sound like I'm, trying to rip them apart? Almost 3 years before most anyone knew me, and even for the last several months, while I wasn't posting any content. Since the last year, I've been struggling to find the same passion for content that kept me constantly creating and obsessing over what would come next. Content creation has always been very... I'm even reading it in like a sad voice. Passion-based with that motivation. We're meant seeing I was in a world of... I'm excited to pop that say... Wait, rather than be one of those, damn, that's crazy reactors everyone makes fun of all the time. Bro, here's the reality. You can check the proof for yourself. I don't belittle her. I don't make fun of her. I even wish her well at the end of that video. And I want to make one thing perfectly clear. I don't want anybody to go after Hex either. I don't. And no, I don't want to say MTash is right either. I don't believe Hex is a snake. I actually think Hex was a pretty good person. I really do. But I think because of our differing political viewpoints, she couldn't really get past that. And I don't think she's too good at taking jokes. That's it. I don't think she's a bad human being by any means. And to be honest, I don't really care. I wish her the best. I really do. But to just so blatantly lie, it's definitely very cringe. But yeah, I don't, wait, hold on. Let me, just to pull up, let me just check the end of it. Do I say anything crazy at the end of it? I have not. Hold on, let me just double check. TLDR, I'm going on an in-depth spoken woman. I get shit on a lot when they say the true independent female. It's a little bit difficult because women, when they say the truth, kind of get shit on a lot, right? Because nobody really likes an outspoken woman on the internet. There's definitely a lot of, a lot of sexism that goes on, which sucks. But no, I think she was usually spot on for a lot of her takes. Sure, she had a couple misses every now and then, but not too many egregious ones. So we all do, right? Including myself. Does this seem like someone who's like belittling them and harassing them? Or is this just like me being nice? Like, am I crazy? I feel like I'm being nice. Like, I don't know. Like, legit. Like, am I, like, hello? I feel like this is me being nice as fuck. Like, if this is harassment, I really don't know what the fuck we're talking about here. Yeah, I don't, dude, call me out if you think I'm being crazy here. I feel like I'm being a nice guy. I don't know. I feel like I even had her back. But I think she had a very difficult time on the internet. It's going to suck to see her go, but I do think it's good for content creators to acknowledge, hey, this isn't working out. This isn't good for me. I should go do something else for my mental health, my financial health, my relationship health, and just move on. I mean, like, am I crazy or am I getting shit for no reason? Straight up, am I crazy or am I getting shit for no reason? I don't know. Dude, I don't know. I mean, that shit's crazy, bro. That shit's crazy. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like, dude, I feel like motherfuckers be tripping for no reason. Next up, let's talk about Mugen. All right. So Mugen put out a crazy fucking Google Doc on me. I'm also going to say I like Mugen. We were very, very, very close friends. Best friends, actually. He actually officiated my wedding. No, we were very good friends. We broke bread. We lived together for 8 years. Really, really good friends, me and Mugen. Yeah, Mugen's just wrong. Yeah, I don't really get it at all. Is the PowerPoint over? No, it's not over. I have to go over a couple more Google Docs. So real quick, I got to highlight some things here real quick. So he makes some big claims. And I want you to really take note of this. Okay. What was said by Mugen was on January 29th at 2 a.m. And now, why is that important? Why is it important that Mugen said this on January 29th at 2 a.m.? Mugen made a post saying that he read all of the documentation. Mugen, I really hate to break the news to you, but all of the documentation wasn't available until January 29th at 8 p.m. So how the fuck did you read all of the documentation when it wasn't out until 18 hours later? Like, listen, man, I understand you got to save your skin, but you couldn't have read all the documentation because it wasn't out until 18 hours after you typed all that shit. And then you go, and I guess we'll talk about this right now, right? You make this claim. Why did I choose to speak up now? Because protective order court cases are infamously difficult for the victim, especially in the state of Texas. Okay, so, and let's just talk about some numbers here real quick. So this guy says it's incredibly difficult and infamously difficult to get a protective order in Texas. So let me ask you guys a question here real quick. Guys, what % of protective orders do you think get granted in Texas? You know, if this guy were to be legitimate, you'd probably assume like 3%. 4%, 8%, even 10% is pretty fucking difficult, right? That's what, if it was really that hard to get one, you know, that would be pretty tough, because Mugen is making the claim that getting a protective order is just so fucking hard. It's so hard in Texas. Why don't we fact check that real quick? Why don't we go ahead and fact check that? So Mugen wants to say the only reason why he's talking is because protective orders are infamously hard to get. Brother, 77% of them are approved. 77%. So Mugen, I don't know if you Googled anything for fucking 5 seconds. Clearly not. But dear God, I understand people have to save their skin, but can we not just make up lies as well? Like, come on, man. Like, can we, like, 77. I fucked up. 77. Anyways, that shit was cringe. It is what it is. And you know what? Once again, I'm not mad. I don't care. It is what it is. Me and Mugen never talked. It doesn't matter. I had him on a podcast like 3 times because I liked his vibes, and he was the giggler. But it is what it is. I don't mind at all. It is what it is. C'est la vie. I mean, it sucks because motherfuckers got to make up lies. But I really just want to make one thing very clear. With so many people making up lies about me, I don't understand why they're not just self-reflecting for a couple of moments and thinking, maybe if I just have to lie constantly about this guy, maybe it's because he's not really that bad. Great. All right, move forward. All right. So there's me addressing Brax, Hex. I don't even know who the fuck this is. Who is this? Oh. I will say, speaking of job applications, change the music? Okay. We'll change in a second. Speaking of job applications, guys, I will say this. Admittedly, being in the spotlight, it gives you a certain debuff that you have to deal with. It does. I actually, for a couple months, a couple weeks, a couple days. How long was it? Maybe a couple weeks. For a couple weeks, I actually considered not coming back to streaming and getting a job. I did. I know. I'm not going to say what job, but I did consider for a little bit just working a real job. I really did. I was like, I don't know, man. Like, oh my God. Dude, dealing with streamer shit is just so annoying. It's, you know what streaming has become? Streaming has become who can be the most emotional, who can react the fastest with their dumb emotional brain, and who can say the lie the loudest. And the truth in 2026, my God, guys, I'm 32 years old. The truth no longer matters. The only thing that matters is who can tell the lie the loudest. And that's how it is. So many people will accept their reality by whoever's lying the loudest. And it's insane. That's how internet culture goes. Whatever is trending on Twitter, that's what everybody believes. Nobody, let's be real, guys, and you don't do this either. You'll see someone on Twitter, you'll see someone on YouTube, on Twitch, whatever they say, people will just agree without fact-checking anything, without asking for proof of anything, because these people don't care what the truth is. They just care about what the funnest thing to believe is. And I think that's the problem. All right, next up, we have virtue signalers, of course. And once again, I understand everybody who had to throw me under the bus. I get it, and I forgive you. It is what it is. I hope you have a wonderful life. Next, let's talk about Mizzy Wizzy. Let's talk about Demon Time. let's talk about everybody's favorite streamer. I want to kind of drop everything right now while I talk about this because this shit's very serious to me. Mizkif and I were dating. Sorry. All right. Let's get serious here. Let's get serious here for a second. I made a video on Mizkif, and I'll go ahead and pull it up. Let's go ahead and pull it up. It was called Mizkif, and this video got 700,000 views 3 months ago. And in this video, I thought I was pretty fair. I do. And I would like to say in this video, and you can check it out for yourself, do you want to know one thing that I didn't do that every other content creator did do? I never went in. I don't think ever. I don't believe I've ever done this. I didn't go in on the whole essay claims that Emmy did on Miz. I never did that. Because that to me isn't drama. That to me isn't really fun for me to talk about. In this video, I talk about genuinely the issues with one man's mind and content creation becoming everything to him. I was hoping that Miz would either find peace, because he's a millionaire, multimillionaire. He has enough money to retire forever. But I genuinely wished him well and hope that he can find clarity and peace within his mind. I clearly see that that is not the case. When I look at Miz, I see a deranged man that is willing to do anything, willing to say anything, will see no barrier that is not worth crossing in order, one, to save his own skin, and two, to get more viewers for. And I think that's very sad. I actually used to really like Mizkif. I did. I did. You know, he told a story about how, and it's obviously a story that is told from his perspective. And that's fine. We all have our own perspectives. But no, I used to enjoy hanging out with Mizkif off stream and playing Mario Tennis. I remember this one time he made me stay at his house, and I couldn't leave his house until I won Mario Tennis, and then he beat me 22 times in a row. And then I said, I'm fucking tired. I'm going home. And I used to take his thumbnails, and I used to take his titles. Yeah, no, I enjoyed his game shows as well. I would say at a certain point, I looked up to Mizkif. I absolutely did. And I wish we could have been friends. I think that would be cool. I wish Mizkif and I could have been friends. But I just believe that his mental state, I think a lot of people think it's like funny. I don't really think that it's funny. And maybe I shouldn't, maybe I'm too worried about, who I was really hoping to be close with back in the day. I got told this thing by a person who used to be my friend that, a lot of shit happened with Miz in the past that kind of drove him to the deep end. He's a guy who's been in controversy pretty much nonstop. And this person, because I was trying to hash my beef with Miz. I did. I not gonna lie, I sent someone to ask them a question for me to see if there was a way for me and Miz to squash our beef. And I just got them to ask me, because I never knew why Miz just started to not like me so much. I got them to ask them, why are you so mean to Tectone? I guess I'm gonna ask him this. And he said this quote that was like a Batman supervillain quote, which is, if you don't know who the bottom of the totem pole is, that's because you're the bottom of the totem pole. And when I heard that, I just realized, oh, Jesus, there is literally nothing coming back from that. And this is kind of like, you know, Rich used to be the bottom of the totem pole in OTK. Everybody remembered when Rich was in OTK. He was the butt of the joke for everything. And then when Rich got removed and then Miz had his controversy, Miz became the butt of the joke for a while, and he couldn't handle that. So then he kind of had to force all of the butt of the joke to being me, which makes sense in hindsight. But yeah, this new Miz, this new Demon Time, I just think it's sad. I actually genuinely worry for him. And in this video to Mizkif, I say, I hope, and I speak vaguely, but I say life is worth living and you should never kill yourself. And I pose that as a question or like a note to my audience. But I do genuinely worry about Mizkif's mental state quite a lot. Miz, no matter what you ever say to me, no matter what you do to me, I just really hope you take care of yourself. Because your mental state really worries me. It's just not a good look, man. Despite everything you've said, despite everything you've done, you know, sending people to follow me, take photos of me, talking about me for 42 hours straight, just take care of yourself, man. You know, I know I should be angry. I know I should be mad. And yeah, there are things that I found out about you that I wish you never did. But dog, just take care of yourself, bro. Like, please. Therapy would be great. And just maybe find God. I don't know, man. I genuinely feel very bad for the guy. I do. I genuinely feel very, and I know, don't get me wrong. I don't like him, right? But I just want the guy to take care of himself. It's just, he doesn't really seem that right in the head. And I would like to thank you. I have an announcement. And I think we're kind of at nearing the end here. And then I think we're kind of done with talking about everything in the presentation. I went to a psychiatrist for the second time in my entire life yesterday. And I had a full psych evaluation. I'm doing a follow-up every 2 weeks for however long they think they need me. And I guess, in case you guys don't know, when I was 19, I was diagnosed with schizophrenia in New Mexico State University. The meeting was very quick. It was very brief. I went in with my dad. I kind of said, hey, sometimes I see things that aren't there. And they said, you're schizophrenic. They gave me medicine. I took those medicines and they made me a zombie. I went to a psychiatrist yesterday. And I'll try to provide some documentation for this at a later date whenever I receive it. Guys, I'm not schizophrenic. The psychiatrist believes the reason why I see things that aren't there, mainly, well, at night, is due to the fact that I got stabbed in my left eye and my right eye is normal. And so they believe that my eyeballs are causing me to temporarily hallucinate things that aren't there because they're not signaling my brain properly. And what they believe that I have is anxiety with bad vision as well as unresolved childhood trauma. So I was going there unironically, and I'm trying not to get emotional because I thought there actually might be something wrong with me. And so I was going to actually try to get medicated. They said I do not require medication. So I guess I am just a human with anxiety, unresolved childhood trauma, and eyes that don't communicate too well to my brain. As well as I talk about this, and people were doing this as a gotcha. I made a post on Twitter saying that I've always wanted to go into therapy, but I'm scared. And then I also make a post on Twitter saying therapy changed my life. I want to make it very clear. What I was referring to in that tweet was me going on Dr. K. Dr. K, me and Dr. K talking, I considered therapy, but apparently he's not a licensed therapist, so it doesn't really count. But me talking to Dr. K really helped me gain a lot of perspective on who I am in my life. But after all of this shit, I am actually now looking into getting therapy, and I have someone very special to me in my life holding me to it to actually get therapy to kind of make sense of all of the bullshit that I've been going through in my entire life. Because, guys, I'm not going to lie. Eventually, it does get to a point where it is very hard to live a life where just everybody fucking lies about you. It is. It's rough. It's not really too fun every day to see people's headcanons on who they think you are. It kind of blows. But I will be starting therapy, and I have someone very special in my life holding me accountable to that. And they're also going to come with me and sit by my side while I do it. So I'm going to stop being a pussy, and I'm going to get therapy. Big W's. But yeah, I guess I can no longer have the excuse of me not playing horror games because I'm schizophrenic. Guys, I guess I will say this officially. The reason why I can't play horror games is because I'm a fucking pussy. So, there it is. Yep. There it is. I guess mods, I'm going to tell you guys something. You will now no longer ban people for saying behind you. Yeah. Yep. I was just a pussy. And the other thing is that I've been told my whole life that I was like a shaman and that I can see spirits. Yeah, I just think it was because I had really bad eyesight, and it makes sense that 99% of the time it was just at night. So I'm also going to go get laser eye surgery. And hopefully I'll be able to fix my eye. Because in case you guys can't tell, I don't know if you guys can see or not. My left eye is like more closed than my right eye. It's called a squinky eye, I think. And I got this scar on my left eye when I stabbed myself in the eye when I was like 3 years old. So we're going to get all that, we're going to get all that fixed. Yep. Dude, you should have gone to therapy earlier. The problem that I have with therapy is that, hello? The problem that I have with therapy is that I find it very dangerous if I get a bad therapist, because therapists are seen as like holier than thou people, like their opinions matter. But at the end of the day, everybody's human. Everybody's thoughts on you is just their opinion, and they have to be informed for those thoughts. So yeah, I don't want to start blindly believing a therapist and everything they say about me, I'm going to believe a little bit more than I would the average Joe. So I really got to make sure that I find a good one. That way they don't feed me a false reality and I start believing things about myself that aren't entirely true. So I think finding the right therapist is going to be a journey for sure, but I'm going to try. Police officers are just humans. They make mistakes. Therapists, psychologists are humans. They make mistakes. McDonald's workers, they're going to make mistakes. I mean, have you seen a McDonald's cheeseburger? These are people who live there, who've done this shit for their entire life, and the pickles will still be off the burger and all of the condiments will be on the left side. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are just people. And so you kind of got to make sure you find the right people to do their job. I'm going to make, this is probably what everybody's waiting for. This is what everybody has been asking me to do since the start of the stream. And we're going to do it right now. I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Now, before I say all this, this will be my one and only comment, and then I am moving forward for the rest of my life. Okay? I'm going to say one comment. Obviously, I have to be very careful with what I say. But I want to speak to you guys from the truth. Before I say anything, I do want to say to you guys, this stream went so much better than my most wild imagination. I didn't even have to view bot to get over 3K. That's big. And second of all, I would like to share with you guys that after this, I do have one big announcement to make that I'm very excited about. For all the people, and there's more to the stream after this, and you know, there's something pretty big that happened since I've been gone. I'm starting a clothing brand. Okay, sorry. I gotta be serious. Sorry. Shout out Sakai. All right. Addressing the elephant in the room. I lost the civil case. I did. That sucks. Didn't go the way I wanted. Is what it is. But I do genuinely want to respect the court's decision. At this point, I'm not sure what route I want to take from here, but I believe even though I lost the case, I do believe that this still gets me to where I want to go, which is for all parties to simply move on. That's pretty much all I want, is for everybody to go their separate ways, to be able to move on and find solace and peace in their life. Genuinely. I understand that things are going to be an uphill battle for a while, and that's okay. But I will say, I do want to respect the court's decision. Do I think the American justice system has failed me? Yes. And I do believe in an America where consent cannot be retracted 1 year later. However, at the end of the day, I want to move forward with my life. And so I am going to admit that I fucked up. I should not have tweeted that much. Straight up. I think I should not have tweeted that much. I was tweeting like crazy. I hope people can understand why I was tweeting that much. But at the end of the day, I should have practiced self-control. I fucking got out of hand. This shit consumed my fucking brain, and it sucked, the things that I was being called. So I tweeted a lot. Going forward, I'm just like not going to tweet, like barely at all. I uninstalled Twitter. I'm not going to tweet a single time for another week, but I think what I learned is I need to stop fucking tweeting so much. And boys, let's just move the fuck on. And to my lawyers, sorry, I should have shut the fuck up. And that's it. That's it. That's pretty much it. Is what it is. We'll see what happens from here. But until then, I'm moving forward. What do you guys think? W, I appreciate that, bro. 6 or 7 lawyers. I had fucking one. I had one, and he had a girl that wrote notes, and then I had a Jew. Anyways, I'm going to just move forward. People can say what they want to say about me. I've been called way worse, believe it or not. Now, let's talk about the final slide. Wait. Oh, hold on. I got to skip through all these. Hold up. I got to go through all these. Hold up. Whoa. Here we go. What's next? Boys, men, women watch me, right? Maybe. I don't know. We're back to full-time content creation. I will be going live every day at 9 a.m. CST. We're not going anywhere. We will be streaming live every day at 9 a.m. CST on YouTube. There will be a discussion on bringing in Twitch and Kick later. But that will be up to you guys. The vibes of the YouTube stream have been fucking incredible. And this stream went so much better than I could have ever imagined. The content that I will be doing will be React Slop, as usual, and gaming. Yeah, I do plan on trying Arknight's Enfield. I do plan on trying Where the Winds Meet, but the majority of content will be React Slop. Hopefully the stream schedule will be from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. CST minimum every day. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I missed this. And I got through all this without crying. I'm very proud of myself. But in the meantime, we're just going to chill, do our own thing. And I hope all of you guys will join me as the videos start coming back. We're going to try to upload at least 3 times a day. And yeah, we are going back into it full swing. And we have some very fun content in store for you guys. I got some daily scramble that it will be back up and reacted to every single day. And then the meat and the potatoes of the content will follow after that. There's something else that I want to say, but I am a little nervous to do that. Something big happened while I've been gone, and it's kind of one of the big reasons why I've been gone. Debating on saying this. I think there's no reason to not say it because it's going to be painfully obvious. And I'm going to kind of give you guys a pretense of why it's going to be painfully obvious. I'm a guy where I've really tried to transition out of being a content creator, and I kind of just want to be a human being. A lot of people in my life have really fucked me over. Oh no, I'm getting emotional. Oh no, okay. A lot of people in my life have very much fucked me over, and it is kind of wild how my life is kind of like a tragedy film. It is. And I'm like, damn, how's it gonna get worse? And then it gets worse. But there has been a very good beacon of light in my life. And this is a certain joy that I never thought I'd be able to enjoy for real for the first time. But I really don't mean to drag this out so much. Sorry, we're doing One Piece pacing right now. We're doing One Piece pacing right now. But I have found such beautiful calmness, such a beautiful life I've found since taking all this time off. And I kind of found the man who I want to be and the life that I want to live. And I have found the person who I want to live with. So I will say I got engaged about 3 months ago. And you'll never guess with who. But it'll probably become painfully obvious over the next couple months, years. But life is going in a very, very good direction. And I'm very grateful to have such a beautiful person in my life who is, there for me when I really needed it. I got engaged to Shinya. anyways. I'm not gonna. I mean, they're probably watching, but it's fine. I don't want to bombard anybody with that, but life is very good right now. We're gonna get back to the swing of things. I'm sure that you guys will probably hear even worse things over the next 24 hours, 48 hours. But at the end of the day, if anybody ever cut ties with me publicly or privately, that's okay, guys. It really is. Save your own skin. Do your own thing. I understand there's a certain cloud that follows me. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Hey, Mango! Hey, Mango, come here. Come here.
I was watching.
You were watching? Yeah.
Me and Marissa were both watching.
Yeah, was it a good stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was curious if you were going to say something.
Yeah. No, I love this woman more than anything. Yeah, but it's going to be very obvious. And
yeah, I thought I'd just come up.
Okay.
Because they were saying Shinya.
Yeah. Wait, Mango, come here. Oh, buddy. Buddy.
We took him to the park.
Yeah, do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guys, life is very, very, very good right now. And even though when things get hard, I just want to say, and we're going to end the stream here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just want to hang out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When things get hard, when things suck, when things seem like they really can't get better, I do want to instill some hope in you guys where if you don't fight, you can't get out of the pits that you find yourself in. So to any of you guys experiencing any hardship, any depression, any anxiety, any issues in your life, don't give up. Continue fighting every single fucking day, because the only way to make your life better is by pushing through the shit and giving it everything you have and trying to find the true ending in your life, the good ending, the good path. So to anybody who's struggling out there, don't give up, keep pushing, keep fighting. Things will get better as long as you're willing to do the work. And I believe that hard work does come with its own rewards. Maybe every now and then you'll stumble, but just keep pushing, okay? Tomorrow I will go live again at 9 a.m. CST. Couple of thank yous. Sophia for keeping me fucking sane. Mango for being the best dog ever. Eggy, Simba, Joe, best cats I've ever asked for. To my moderators.
Oh.
Ugh.
What happened?
Sorry. To my mods, thank you guys for sticking with me the whole time. Oh, I hate when I do this. Sorry. I really, really appreciate my mods. You guys were there to play games and to keep me feeling not like I was going fucking crazy. And I really thought I would lose a lot of you, and I just didn't. And all you guys had my back. Fuck. Sorry. Man up. Okay, anyways, mods. Love you guys. For real. The best ever. The best ever. To my community, thanks for being back here. I thought I was going live to 300 people. But you guys are dope. I held strong the whole stream, guys. I held strong. Sorry, I really appreciate my friends, and I really fucking pussy. Stop crying. You're right. Anyways, I really appreciate my mods. I really appreciate my community. Things sucked for a while, but I think things are good. I'm staying off Twitter for a while, and I should have just shut up, dude. To my lawyers, sorry. I should have stopped talking so fucking much. To my one lawyer. Well, two lawyers. Whatever. Thank you, guys. We resume again tomorrow. Gonna get back to it. If there's any fallout from this stream, I don't care. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm moving forward with my fucking life. Whether people want to drag me down or not, I don't care. We're getting over it. And I'll see you guys very soon. Love you guys. Amazing stream. Live again tomorrow at 9 a.m. CST. I'll see y'all there. Thanks for showing up, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye.